straight back, straight out of the car. It was a journey and a half, and I'm so happy to be here. There we go. Let's just make sure Facebook is happy. Oh, hello. Thank you. Erin. Let's see if we can make that better. A little bit better. So, this has been such a powerful month. Moksha is, hello Shannon, is the word for freedom. And there are four margas to yoga. And those four margas are the four paths. The four paths of yoga are bringing us towards moksha. We can study jnana yoga, philosophize our way in. We can study text. We can have a practice of hymn and dedication, love, bhakti, devotion. We can have a practice of karma, the way that we live, the way that we work, the actions we take. And we can have Raja Yoga, and Raja Yoga includes the Ashtanga path, the 8 limbs path. And all of these paths are bringing us to freedom. And I have understood freedom as a means of stepping out of stories that have limited me. And as you step out of the things that limit you, you're not only stepping out, you're stepping towards connection. Because there's a division. And the separation between you and that which creates you, you and that which you will become, you and that which you were before you became this, to which you will return, that cycle, that separation from that is what creates our distress, right? And so we want to be free of that separation. And somehow, to me, that sense of separation, I want to get free of that. I don't want that experience of who I was in my mind, was how I was understanding freedom. And today, as I was preparing for class, this idea of coherence that we've been practicing, taking who I've been and who I've been informing who I will be, that I could mend my understanding of time, that I don't need to separate or escape from who I've been. I'm just evolving, and everything I have been, and every heartbreak and every false statement and false belief I've held has brought me to this, and everything false or frustrating has been a part of who we are. And then we just make new choices. But in this coherence that we are creating this month, I am gathering in with such love and gratitude for everything I've done. And as I love and have gratitude for wherever I have been, it creates this runway of love and gratitude for where we will go. And we just have this much mended sense of who I was and who I will be, all of its source, nothing to leave behind, nothing to escape, nothing to judge. And we have this coherence, front to back, past to future, left to right, top to bottom, masculine, feminine, creative and consciousness, right? So bring yourself together. Bring yourself together. We become coherent when we align. We've been talking about the mind and the heart. Hi, Liza. We've been talking about creating coherence between the mind and the heart so that in that electromagnetic frequency, we can actually think and live and learn and listen from the heart space instead of from the head. And that sets us up for August. So let all of it come through you. Let all of it come through you. This has really built my intuition far more clearly this month. Tune into what you find. Honor yourself because there's so much there in you. Palms together, sitting tall. Palms together, sitting tall. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me, rising to meet it all. 3 times with me, inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Gurudev Namo. Release your hands, your shoulders. Unfold your blanket twice. Start your playlist at K Ahi. Let's go. So that you can come to lie down on your back, drawing your knees into your chest. Tomorrow is the last kundalini day of this sequence. You can replay it any time, but tomorrow is the last of it. Let's bring it in. But August will extend it further than you can imagine. Right hand open, right leg long. We'll take everything we made and bring it into our lives. Left leg long, left hand overhead. Exhale, center, opening and closing. Inhale and exhale. Close your eyes. Three, 2, and 1. Heels high. Lift your head and shoulders, hands behind your head. Reach to the opposite side of the opposite foot. And inhale, center. Exhale, tap. Reaching. If it's too much, you reach to your outer knees with your feet flat. Exhale. As though you were seated with the backs of your thighs on the floor. And it opens the backs of your knees and you lengthen your feet. And from that seat, that's how you reach. Three, 2. Hands behind the head, tap your heels, toes out. So you're making a little V with your feet, toes apart, heels together. And you open your feet about hip distance. And then take your heels a little bit forward so that you feel the low abdominal muscles active. Lift the head and shoulders. Stay. Three, 2, we reach, go. 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, tap. Head and shoulders lifted. You know where we're going. You know your body. You know your work. Stay in it. 4, 3, 2, reach. 4, 3, 2, tap. 4, 3, 2, reach. 4, 3, 2, tap. 4, 3, 2, last reach. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, put your feet flat, hands on your thighs. And as you press your thighs away, let your feet flatten into the floor and breathe into your belly. One more inhalation. Open the abdomen. And draw your knees into your chest. A little bit side to side. All the way up. And fold your blanket front to back. Knees down. Cat-cow. Hands are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips, round the back, tap the chin, and release. Exhale, inhale. Little smaller, little lighter, little quicker. 3, 2. Lift your hips. Bend your knees one and then the other. Arms out long, legs out long. Open the arms. Go. Step your right foot up. Set your blocks on either side. And let your hips come forward and back. And allow the hips to change. Allow the chest to come a little bit forward. Come higher on your fingers or come higher on your block. And pausing, put your left knee down, hands up. Draw your hips back. And as you bend your front knee, deep, 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 hands down. And step back, down dog. And the left foot steps up. A little forward, a little back. Good, making a lunge, drawing the chest open. And knee to the floor, hands up high. Hips back. Bigger bend in the front knee. Hands down. Step back, down dog. Right foot steps up. Left knee down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Your pace, your body, your movement. Left side forward, right knee down. Rising. And setting down. Down dog. And right foot. And towards the end of the month, we can feel what we've made. Where we are. The progress, the way we can claim our movements. Step back. We meet with the right foot forward and the left knee down and the hands high. Right hand holds the left wrist forward and back. Using your right hand to come up out of your left hip. And then pausing, Hands to the right. Press your left toes into the floor. And then setting down. Down dog, step it back. And the left foot will step up. Right knee down, hands up, forward and back. Left hand holds your right wrist. Move from your feet. And just let your hips follow your feet. And as you come forward, take your hands a little to the left. Stay in that deep bend left knee. Opening. Opening. Widen your gaze, your perspective. Widen your heart. Set it down. Step back, down dog. Right foot outside of the right hand. Hips halfway up. Maybe you use your blocks there or step forward. Half dog. Press your front foot down and away. Work there or walk your hands a step to the left. Press down, press away. Legs long, arms long, breath long. Settle into your limbs. Bend your right knee, hands on block, step back, down dog. And the left steps outside of the left hand, hips halfway up and back. Hands forward if you choose, half dog. Front foot pressed down and away, hands step to the right. And lengthen. And setting into the center, down dog. Knees down and wide, toes together. Fold your seat back onto your fingertips. Fold in. And fold again. Folding, folding, folding. Head down. To rise. Set a block between your heels and set a block up in front. Hands on thighs, forward and back. Inhaling, exhaling. Close your eyes. Continue or put your hands on the outsides of the block in front of you. Palms flat to the floor, fingers point forward. Work at the place that suits your body. Then close your eyes and use your breath to smooth out the movement of your spine so that it isn't bumpy or rough or jumpy. 5, 4, 3, 2. And upright, hands on thighs, eyes closed, so sweet. Just feel your body. Encouraging what you experience. Inquiring, listening. She, he, they, we are speaking. Set the blocks aside, legs out long. I'm just remembering that the coherence we're building, that coherence project, as much as it installs something in us, that we are installing something around us. Left leg long, turn to the right. And back to center and exhale left. This is not only in you, that you are a part of such a grand fabric of consciousness. Like mycelium through the woods that will carry and distribute nutrients. Even when they're concentrated in one place, the mycelium, this web of fungus under the ground, distributes those nutrients through all the trees, mile after mile. And this is our job as well. Until you're going all the way over your shoulder, all the way out the corners of your eyes. One more. Fold your blanket in half and come to center. Sweep side to side. Hand behind your head as you're ready. Two hands behind your head as you're ready. Support yourself if needed. Hands down, steady. Belly down. Walk your thighs back, tuck your toes under. Blanket unfolds twice so that your hips and ribs are padded. As you lie down, you take your hands back. Make a fist, put your fist, palms face up under the crease of your hips. Point of your chin down, lift your knees, and then one heel and the other. Exhale as your feet come down. Inhale as the heel goes up. And on the exhale, draw your navel to your spine. And keep yourself nice and stable. And reach into the heel rather than higher, go longer. Close your eyes. For 2, for 1. Forearms down under your forehead. Hips side to side. Heels side to side. And come to lie down on your back. Bending your knees. Shake out your feet. Your hips. This will be your inhale. Palms down, legs out. This will be your exhale. Inhale and exhale. Feet flat. Hands on thighs, press away. Bring your left knee to your chest. Right hand to right thigh. Shake out your left foot. Your knee, your hip. And then holding the back of your left knee or your outer ankle, your outer foot, draw your left knee down. Your left heel is over your left knee. Bring your knee toward the floor and your right hand to press away. It'll mean that your right hip comes up off the floor. And that's fine. Soften the grip on your left foot. Soften your elbow and your left shoulder. Soften the left side jaw and even the skin around your left eye. How can you breathe the hint of a smile into your left hip? Thank you, hip. Extending your left leg out to the left, holding your outer foot, or reaching down inside, holding your left inner thigh. Wherever you go, extend into the heel. Stay, or extend your right leg long, right hand on thigh. So that your right heel is extending forward and your left heel is extending left, and the space between your hip bones is widening. And the length from your heel to your toes of both feet is lengthening, and the arch of your foot is widening. All our dimensions begin to unfold. To the center. Right knee bends, right foot flat, left heel over the left hip. Interlace your fingers, go a little lower, and press your thigh into your hands. Press your heel to the ceiling. Press your right leg long, firm and clear. Close your eyes, just for 3. For 2. Left knee bends, left foot flat, right knee in. Shake out your knee and your hip. Left hand, left thigh. Holding your outer knee, outer ankle, outer foot, bring it down. Soften the grip of your right hand, your right elbow, and your right shoulder. Soften the right jaw and the mouth and the skin around your right eye. And breathe all that opening, all that ease down into the right hip. Good. Softer, softer, softer. Right leg out to the right. Extend into your hand or take your hand to your right inner thigh. Left leg goes long and press into both heels. Widen the pelvis. Lengthen your feet. Open the backs of your knees and the back of your neck. Like you could open your imagination from there. And into the middle. Good. Interlace your fingers behind the right thigh. Press into your heel. And then press the opposite heel long. Right heel to the ceiling. Firm your right thigh into your hands. Legs are clear and strong. The upper body soft, receptive, and long. Knees bend, feet flat, hands wide. Feel. Knees in. Roll it all the way up and over. Fold your blanket in half. Add a block between your feet. and a strap behind your back. So that you can begin to fold forward and back. If you're making progress, your strap might start to get a little smaller as you warm up. Inhale up, exhale down. And then as you fold, raise your hands over your shoulders, opening the chest. And as you fold, come upright, lifting your hips and your heart. And set it down. And then closing your eyes, move. One more. Sitting down, strap goes aside, hands on thighs, let it through you. Just let it through you without holding on. Let your breath be free, let your body be free. Experience what you've done. Just feel the inner body changing. And give it permission to rearrange you internally. We are a part of a larger intelligence. Rise to kneel. Block between your heels. Fold your fingers in. Palms are open. Hands go wide and strong. Forward circles. Now if this creates distress, too much in your shoulders, bend your elbows. And you're going to circle your elbows rather than circling your knuckles. But if you can straighten your arms, you're out through the hands. Knees down, heart up. When we get cut, we cut our skin in a simple cut. An intelligence in us, a wisdom. There are instructions that know how to heal that cut, how to stop the blood flow, how to make a clot, how to make a scab, how to make a scar. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. We know how to sweat. We know how every night we clear, fingers in, thumbs out, hands wide, forward circles. Our liver filters our blood. Our bones make our blood cells. All that intelligence is happening outside of your consciousness. Your consciousness is not in charge, but it's just noticing. So similarly, there is information all around you, wisdom front, back, before, and ahead, healing you, cutting you open, changing the inside, changing the outside, reassembling. 3, Go, go, go. 2, open to it all. Don't be separated. Bend your elbows, knuckles to your head, thumbs down, in and out. Feel where it's sticky. Open your back, open your inner arms so that information, instructions, guidance, love, care, health, wealth, all of it can flow through you. 3, 2, bring it down to kneel. Palms face you, fingers in. Round and rise, round and rise. Flush it through. Or hands higher, the height of your shoulders, palms down, forward and back. Or hands behind your head, full pose. Close your eyes. Right through the spine, from the hips to the head. Three, 2, and hands down. Pausing, hands on thighs, be so still. Looking up under your closed eyes, if you choose, your attention follows your gaze up and through you. Smile. Big or small, you pick. Breathe that smile into your system. I, this individual, am this enormous collective I can feel. Satnam. Fingers point up, thumbs point back, arms extend. Sitting down into the seat. If you need to hop onto a chair, if you need to do cross legs, set yourself up so that your spine is tall. Your heart is over your seat. Your head is over your heart. Thumbs point back, open your fingers. Soften your shoulders. Your heart comes up, your chin lightly in Jalandhara Bandha. Back of the neck a little longer. And breathe. If you choose, a count of 4 in, 4 out. Start here. And inhale up into your fingertips. Exhale, elbows bend, hands to thighs. I am this. I am this temple, this forest, this sky, this mosque, this home, this sand, this rain, all of it. Hands up, thumbs back, arms extend. The breath is smooth and full and steady. Back of the neck long, shoulders low, eyes closed and soft. Hint of a smile. On your inhale, if you choose Sat. And on your exhale, if you choose Nam, I am all things, say the Vedas. I am all things. I am this. Open your fingers, open your knuckles, bring your hands, your palms a little closer. Gather yourself towards that center line, that Sutra Atman, the seam of your soul. Gather in and up. On your exhalation, your elbows bend, your hands to your thighs. Notice. Pause your playlist. Build your seat. If you want to stay kneeling, great. If you want cross legs, great. If you need to hop into your chair or to your couch, great. Loosen it. Loosen the body, loosen the breath. All the joints open. Thumb first, fingertips touch. Hands to thighs, heart up, chin in, spine so tall. Seat so strong. When you sit, if you start falling apart, rather than tensing the shoulders, knees into the floor, and then draw the knees slightly together to draw the navel to the spine, the heart up, the chin in, the spine opens. In the nose. Out with a sigh. In the nose. 2, 3, 4. Out the nose. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. And out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. Out. in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. You continue in your count, 5 more. And out. Normal breathing. Free your mind. This inclusive freedom. Anything, everything, nothing. All possibilities. And then unfold to your Shavasana, 3 minutes.
Deepening your breathing. Take your hands overhead. Walk your feet in and hold your knees. All the way up. Sitting tall. Sweep wide. Inhale up. Palms together, bring it in. Inhale up. And bring it in. One more, we go. In your mind or aloud, repeat, I expand in success, abundance, and love every day as I inspire those around me to do the same. Hands to your forehead center. I am this. Sat Nam. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam, I see myself. Namaste, I see you. Happy Thursday. So good to be home, so good to see you. Have you back. There is no mantra workshop this Friday. However, at the beginning of every playlist, there's usually a mantra. Like on this one, it says, I release, and beautiful chorus is the most phenomenal chorus of women. Just everything we need. And so that's a mantra that I play while I'm preparing, while I'm putting my things out. It's wonderful to have going while you cook. I release all things that no longer serve me. Over and over. So beautiful. Such harmony. And then at the end, there's sa, re, sa, sa. And sa, re, sa, sa. That mantra is very, very simple. And it's the soil. It's the mantra that allows all other mantras to penetrate us, to speak through us, to be with us. And so both of those are on this playlist. You can have a mantra beforehand. It helps a lot to have it in English when you're beginning. You understand what you're saying more easily. And then at the end, to feel those syllables. The Sanskrit is affecting the palate. We have acupressure points in the palate of our mouth. And the way that we speak is affecting those acupressure points. The sound is affecting the sinus, is affecting the brain. And Sanskrit is just such a potent. It is yours already. It is a part of the humans who were before you. It is installed in the structure of your skull. It is not a language that is foreign, and it is not a language of others. It is a language that is ours. They are sounds and syllables of wisdom that fit in your mouth. Maybe clumsy at first, but they fit over time. And that sound in you, those syllables in you, have an effect. Just like our physical movements generate different effects, those syllables generate different effects, and that's what they're describing. So we'll talk about it more. I'll put it back up. We'll have mantra later, but those are definitely 2 that I would really recommend, and I will put them at the front and the back of the August playlist as well. It's up, but don't load it. I'm still tinkering. Load it on Saturday, and I will see you tomorrow. One more day establishing this coherence. This is you, because in August, we're going to bring it out to be this. We are this. We are all the way to our fingertips. We are a solar system. We are a weather system. We are influence. We are a contagion of light. I will see you there. Sit down.